I, honest to God, was going to give this up today. I'm really tired of doing this surfboard riding blog, but you know, all the screwballs are going. Tonight's Friday, and that means that at 4 o'clock in the morning they're all going to be at the kiosk, and they're going to be there, and they're going to have all their animals, and the animals are going to be howling, and it's going to be a sight for sore eyes. But I received, the reason that we're doing this is that I received a bulletin from out of the country. I'm not going to say from where it came. However, the fella, if I told you his name, you'd know who it was. So I'm not going to, I don't have permission to use his name, so I'm not going to use his name. He sent this email. The subject is advice sought on the rare cat board. Now, you know who the cat was. Well, good. Guy says, greetings. An email arrived from a guy named blank after he visited my website. The email asks for advice regarding a surfboard he bought. He brought with him to blank from blank, where he grew up. Now, we don't want to give the names of the countries because it's a dead giveaway. The boards, I don't know what this word means. Provenance is interesting. His father was given the board back in 1966, year of our Lord. Isn't that wonderful? When Mickey was surfing Jeffreys Bay. Now, of course, the cat's AKA is Mickey Dora. So after they were filming Endless Summer. Later, when he was 12, blank, father gave him the board to learn on. A quote from the email: during the making of the movie and after the making of the movie, a few of the hardcore surfers stuck around and dabbled with new age prototypes. Vis-a-vis, wow, Mickey Dora and this guy named Max Blank, both of whom obviously surfed in the movie. Now here's the whole thing. What the guy's trying to do is to jack the price up off this old board. You know, you go to San Onofre and people down there are nuts. They'll pay $16,000 for a surfboard. But, you know the old saying, you've heard it here before, it's not for us to reason why as it is for us to do or die. So, from the description, it appears the experimental spoon nose shape, but I'm not sure. This is the guy writing this letter. As you can see from the photos, I've reduced them for this email, but I have larger ones that show more detail. The board is in good condition, and blank is interested in finding out. Now here's the deal. You know, a lot of senior citizens watch this blog, and at Christmas time they all scheme on the old folks. But now it looks to me what they're trying to do is they're going to move Christmas up to summer, because now the guy wants, he says the board is in good condition, the spoon nose, and blank is interested. Blank is the guy wanting to know the price of this board and finding out the value of it for, get this, holy Jesus, insurance purposes. Come on, here's my arm. But after speaking with over the phone, this is the fella sending the letter, I also get the impression, uh-oh, here we go, he might be willing to part with it if its value is attractive. Yeah, well, throw on a trip to Hawaii, it'll be attractive. Anyway, this guy says, I'm way out of the loop as far as vintage board values go these days, and I told blank I would ask around and see anybody else might know where to go with this. Your advice would be appreciated. Many thanks, blah blah blah, blank. Well, see, here's the deal. I would just merely put a price on it. It's a spoon nose board. I would put a price on it of $22,000, because these surf collectors, and I'm not going to mention their name. You ever heard of Alan C. Moore? Well, he does this stuff, and he says attractive enough would be $22,000. Now, anybody wants to spend $22,000 on a spoon nose board, he ain't right. So anyway, the guy wants advice. I don't know what to tell him other than charge $22,000 for this piece of crap and get on with your life. That's all I can tell you. You know, big deal. I remember the first board I got was $60 from the Hawk. You know who the Hawk is? $60 from the Hawk.